What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? AJ Good here at the House of Masks, where we unbox and review cool stuff almost every single day. And guys, we've got a hell of a score today. Today's score is one of those pieces that really makes me question if my life is a simulation or not. Like, there's no way that I should be able to have accumulated this much cool stuff, right?
Wrong!
When I got word that I was going to be purchasing this, I was just like, damn. No way my life is real. But we've got it here today and I'm excited to show you guys. Now, before we get on into that package, I have to let you guys know that I'm having some sort of internet issues specifically with YouTube. It's almost like my account keeps getting hacked or something. I don't know what's going on, but it's starting to interrupt my videos. And I'm just really hoping that that doesn't happen today, not with this video. So with that out of the way and without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on into this package. And oh no, come on. Not this again. What the hell's going on?
Oh, well, hello, House of Masks viewers. It is I, Bozo Destructo. Yes, I'm a secondary character, but a pretty cool secondary character, no? Well, it is time. Time to retire the old mask so that others can enjoy it in the House of Masks. It could have been put in some box to rot, but no. I am going to a lovely, lovely home with a new master that shall take care of me and cherish me for the rest of my soon-to-be rotten days. Yes, 30 years on, since 1991 I've been here, and now, finally, a retirement worthy of a secondary character who is very cool. Well, this is it. Last time I will be warned. Time to go to the old scumdog retirement home in the sky. Farewell, friends. And hello, House of Masks.
So that must be who's behind all the weird stuff going on with my videos. Well, at least he was delivering good news. And speaking of delivery, oh yeah, baby, look at the size of this.
That's what she said.
All right, let's go ahead and just jump on into it. If you guys haven't figured it out by now, then you are dumber than I thought. And that's pretty dumb. Just kidding. Love you. All right, let's fucking rock, dude. I am so stoked. All right, the box is open. I have yet to smell a guar smell, but I'm sure that that is about to happen. All right, I'm just gonna lift this whole thing out so we can get rid of the box and you guys can see exactly what we're dealing with. Here we have the piece. Now let's get rid of all this packing material. Oh look, there is an extra nice little bonus piece signed by Bozo Destructo. It's my first Bozo Destructo signature. Very, very cool. All right, just making sure that there is no other little extra goodies and we can get rid of this big ass box and we can sit down and talk about the piece. So if it wasn't made obvious enough by the Bozo Destructo appearance that we got earlier in this video, or the fact that we just got a signed Bozo Destructo DVD, or the fact that this thing is shaped the way that it is, what we have today is a very special stage-used Bozo Destructo piece. And man, I am real fucking excited to take this one out. So let's go ahead and dig on in. I'm going to be extremely careful taking this out because this piece is very, very old indeed. Man, I cannot believe how much life this thing still has left. I'm feeling this latex in here and it feels just as soft as a new mask. It's not melty, it's not crunchy, it is pretty much perfect. Feels like nice foam latex, to be honest. And wow, look at this thing, holy shit. Man, this is fucking cool. Guys, what we have here is the most used Bozo Destructo mask out of any Bozo Destructo mask. This mask was used from 91 until the present day. That is right. Don has been wearing this thing since before I was born. He started using this in 1991 and continued to use it throughout his career until just the other day when he shot that video for me. So needless to say, this thing is incredible. Now, there are a couple other Bozo Destructo Destructo pieces out there that are stage used. Now, my buddy Arthur Marks actually owns the other 2 stage used Bozo pieces, and the way that Don explained it to me, and just to clear anything up amongst Gwar collectors out there, is that the mask on the left was the original Bozo Destructo piece, only used for a couple shows before being retired and changed into something that looked cooler. He said he's guessing that he used that mask between 89 and 91. That mold no longer exists, so Arthur has that Bozo Destructo mask, and that is awesome. The mask in the middle of this photo was actually used for the Electile Dysfunction tour, the only time that Bozo did not use this mask in my collection. He said he felt that this one was getting old, so he made a new one out of some different latex, and that latex did not last, so he literally only used it for the Electile Dysfunction tour, and then it started melting about a year and a half after he made the mask, so he just got rid of it completely. Went back to using this guy. So you gotta think, what the fuck is wrong with latex these days if a mask from 1991 is still in pretty good shape and a mask that's only a year and a half old is rotting into pieces? In Don's own words, the mask I am selling you is the longest lasting and most stage used version that has ever existed. Made in 91, it is the second of that generation ever made, worn from 91 to 2019. Little did we know that he would be wearing this one last time for this video, which is pretty fucking cool. Shout out to Don. The mask I am selling you is the most significant, most used, and the longest lasting version to ever exist. If you want to elaborate, feel free to give me a call. I did not give him a call because that pretty much summed up everything about this piece that I cared for. Now let me tell you guys a little bit about how this deal came to fruition. I was popping into Sleazy's live streams, as I often do, and I said, hey, can you make me a Bozo Destructo mask? He said, yeah, I still have the mold, we can work that out, but it won't be cheap. And I was like, all right. So I waited for the live stream to end, I shot Don a text, and I said, hey, if it's not going to be cheap anyways, do you happen to have any stage used Bozo stuff that you want to get rid of? That way, you don't have to make anything, and you're still going to get paid pretty good. And he said, yeah, I still have the OG. And I said, let's work out a deal. So that is what we did. This is probably my second most expensive Gwar piece ever, but it was definitely worth it, and I did not bat an eye, making a really good offer to Don to make sure that I could secure this piece, and I am very, very happy that I did. Don and I have a really, really cool relationship, and it seems like he is one of, if not the only Gwar member that really appreciates what I'm trying to do with preserving these pieces, and I really, really like that. He seems to disagree with how the Slave Pit handles a lot of their Gwar pieces because they're literally just sitting in a shed or a garage space storage area rotting away. Don knows that if these pieces come here, that they are going to be taken care of and cherished and shown off to the world. We are going to literally keep spreading the love of Gwar. New people come in here all the time that have never heard of Gwar, and I've definitely heard from a few people who have visited the House of Masks that they are fans of Gwar now, and I think that that is pretty rad. So on top of the fact that Don sees the House of Masks in that manner, he also seems to really care about this stuff because where this mask had started to deteriorate and rot on the neck and such, he went ahead and took the liberty of just fixing that up for me. I didn't ask him to do that, nor would I have expected that, but he really wanted this piece to be nice when I unboxed it, and he really wanted me to be able to either take this off of the head, put it on myself, put it back onto the head, however I wanted to display or work with the mask. He wanted that to be doable, and he was afraid that the mask was just in too bad a shape to make that happen. So he asked me if he could take a couple extra days to fix it up, and if it was anyone else trying to fix it up, I would have said no because that kind of disregards the history. But since it was Don, the person who literally created this mask and donned it, Don donned this mask, I didn't have a problem with that at all, and I think that that really shows that he cares about his product, he cares about the character, he cares about the history, and he cares about making a sale worth it. So super, super shout out to Don. He is just the coolest dude ever, and I'm very pleased to say that he, or should I say Sleazy P. Martini, will be at Palefest this year, which is fucking amazing. He did not have to do that, and he did it anyways, and I'm very, very stoked. So, real quick, the underneath head was another addition added by Don. He said, hey, do you want a Don Draculich head? And I said, fuck yeah, because what is this thing going to display better on than the head that it was molded directly on? So we actually have a Sleazy Don Bozo Destructo face underneath of this thing. Doesn't get any more legit than that. And I am just really in awe of this piece. I haven't even really taken a great look at it myself, but just seeing it from the side, seeing the little bits that I have, it is absolutely amazing and just a very, very cool addition to my set. I don't have any Bozo pieces at all right now, and the only one that I've ever had was a bootleg. So to welcome this into the Guardium is just absolutely fantastic, and I couldn't be happier about it. So yeah, again, super shout out to Don, shout out to Sleazy's channel. I am going to be dropping the information for that down below so that you guys can go check it out. Don is obviously an amazing artist, and his character as Sleazy, he's just like killing the game over on YouTube right now, so I really think that he deserves some clout for his dedication to the craft and keeping that going. He seems to have really good turnouts every time he does a stream, and that's really, really good to see. So with all of that being said, I think that that is going to just about do it for this video. I really, really hope that you guys have enjoyed it, and thank you very, very much for watching. Another big thank you to Don. Dude, I appreciate it more than you could ever imagine, and I'm very excited to get this into the collection. Now, as always, as we close this video out, I am going to leave you guys with some nice up-close shots of this piece to let you guys see all of the beautiful rotting detail. And trust me, this thing has many, many miles on it, so there is a lot of beautiful detail to see. So, until next time, this has been AJ Good here at the House of Masks telling you to say no to drugs and alcohol and yes to history, and we will see you guys in the next one.